The Arc Raiders security breach lockers have been quietly buffed 5 times, and most players haven't even noticed. These things are actually really good now, and I'm going to show you a route on Buried City that allows you to get multiple security breaches per raid and fill your backpack with tons of good loot. Now, because they don't tell anyone in the patch notes about these buffs, then you probably missed what's changed. Firstly, epic tier weapons are now spawning in security breach lockers again, and fairly commonly. Not only that, we're getting a lot more gun parts in security breach lockers now. They are now a really reliable gun parts farm, and I'll show you in my loot route later on in the video just how many gun parts you can get from these things. The third buff is there are more spawn locations now, and the spawns seem to be more frequent. Whilst these spawns aren't 100% guaranteed, if you go and hit up all of these security breach spots, you're going to end up seeing more security breaches on average than you would have in the past when the security breaches were in the same spot every time, just because there are so many more spots added to the game. They've also added blueprints to security breaches again. You can get all of the Raider-style blueprints in these. This includes the El Toro, the Venator, the gun parts blueprints, the Osprey, the Anvil, the Torrente, and the Patina blueprint. And finally, the fifth buff. Most key rooms now have a security locker spawn, and in fact, some key rooms can even have multiple security lockers in if you get lucky. So let's take a look at a loot route where we go and catch a bunch of security locker spawns. I'll show you all of the locations in Buried City where they spawn, and along the way, we can also pick up a few weapon cases. And by the end, we have a stacked inventory that will sort us out for many, many hours of loadouts. Let's check it out. Right, so we're going to start our run here. Coming along this building where we can find some weapon cases and a security breach. So we're going to snap hook up because I'm lazy. You could just use the ladder like a normal person, or you could use the snap hook. We're going to come in through here like so. This little hatch here, and there can be a weapon case here and a security breach here. We got the security breach, so that's pretty good going. That's pretty good going. And what do we get? 3 heavy gun parts from a single weapon case. I mean, that's pretty good. And a Beretta 2. Don't have much to say about that, but I'm very happy with that. Now, if I remember correctly, I think there's a weapon case down here as well. We may as well have a quick look for. It's here, I think. It didn't spawn. Okay, so now we're going to come through. No, we're going to hospital first. Makes more sense to go to hospital first. Sorry. We're going back to the notorious spot. We're going up here. What we can do is take a quick detour underground where we can find multiple weapon cases. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Sorry, I'll do the full security breach route this time without being a silly Billy. So come down here, because there are weapon cases down here. We come through here, and there can be one there. There can be one here, and there can be one here. We got one spawned. These are worth breaching as well down here. And Toro 1, not the best, but not the worst. These are worth breaching because they've got some decent loot in. They're not the typical breachable containers. As you can see, you got some like trinkets and stuff. When you come through, you could go to the roof and Galleria. Let's just do it. Let's do the full route. Do the full route like a normal person. So we're going to come up. What is happening? What is happening? Right. Oh my goodness. Right, we come up here. We jump up here. We jump up here. We jump up here. Alright, let's try that again. You come along and then you jump. There's a weapon case up here. It's not looted. We snap. Don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump with a snap. Just grab and mantle at the end with a jump. An arpeggio 1, very smelly. And then you want to snap again. Oh, whatever. You just tank the damage, dude. Tank the damage. Tank the damage. You can snap below and then just cancel the snap to not take damage from that. But we're just having a bad day. I don't know what else to say. We're having a bad day. Come through here. Go down 1 floor. In here, you could also find... Sorry, wrong room. In here, you could also find 1 more security breach. It didn't spawn this time, but it can be there. Now, rumor has it, there's 1 more on the top floor as well. So we'll just check that spot. What's going on? Oh my god. Guys, I can't play the game. What was that? Oh my great golly gosh. Apparently there can be one there as well. You now come out through here. And we jump on here to get this floating ammo box. The mysterious floating ammo box. And then we come up here like so. Did we do this part yet? I don't remember. I don't think we did it this run. Come here. Climb up here. Snap the hook. And then jump. What is going on? Oh, somebody beat me to it. Anyway, there's a security breach here. We may as well check it. Somebody might not have looted it. Guys, I don't know. Today is not my day. Come along here. You snap hook this. And then you just grab up. Then you can come along here. Come through here. And we can go back to Galleria now. Galleria. Here we go again. Da, 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 da. Then we come along here. Yeah, we're double backing. We're double backing. We're double backing. Just a little bit. We need to come along here. Jump across. Consume one adrenaline shot for the boys. Mantle down here. Come along here. Climb up here. Come along here. Zip across. Zip across. Zip across. Da, 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 zip across. And then there can be a weapon case here. And a grenade case here. They didn't spawn this time. Either of them. We're out of stims. This room here. What? Guys, am I going crazy? Here! It could spawn here, but it didn't spawn. Rip. Yeah. I'm remembering where everything is in, like, the slight vicinity, but not quite remembering. Not quite remembering. Alright, now we come along this way. We go to our Busto Tower. It's all going terribly. Come here for the weirdest containers in Ark Raiders history. Look at how many items you get. Look at how many items you get. How strange is this? Rings. Arpeggio. Oh. Arpeggio. Medium Mag 3 blueprint. Try cold snap or locked gate. How bad is the Trailblazer against Ark? It's terrible. It's basically it's basically the damage has been halved. So if you did 3 Trailblazers to kill a Bastion, it's now 6. If you want to kill a Leaper, it's going to be 2 or 3 if you get lucky. If you miss your shots, it's going to be even more. It's not really worth using against a Leaper, in my opinion. Bastion is like, it's okay, but you may as well just use a Deadline. And if you don't use a Deadline, you may as well use a Stitcher. No joke, the Stitcher is better. Come in here. There could be another security breach here. Over there. Loot spot. It's called a loot spot. Here we go. Complexingtons. This is here. This is 10. Can you believe it? This is 10 simple gun parts right here. Pretty good. Can't complain with that. 10 simple gun parts right there. We need to break them down on the menu, you see. Right, now we come here and we drop down. Like that. We come up this way. We snappington up to this roof here. Like so. Climb up. Drop in through here. And there's another security breach there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? More simple gun parts. A Torrington 2. Okay. Lovely. And what are these stinky corn dogs? Not the official corn dogs. The metallic looking one that's nowhere near as good. So now what we do is we come along here. Take this zip. Because we're in Bird City. If you don't have Bird City, then you're gonna have to go on foot. Snappington up to here. Drop down because you snapped too far. There's a weapon case that can spawn in there. Come along this way. Come along, come along. Let me show you the loot spots. Would you look at that? A beautiful loot. More beautiful loot. Another zipline spot. There's only in Bird City. Otherwise, you're going to have to climb up the roofs and climb up along this way. There could be a weapon case here. There could be a raider bag up here. More importantly, as we come down here, there can be another security breach. It didn't spawn, but it can be here. There could be a weapon case here as well. This time it did spawn. And we've got more gun parts. Oh my god. Look at that, gun parts. Now we come along here. You jump down and take full damage because you're not skilled at the game. This time I didn't take full damage. I got lucky. We come along this way. We avoid the rocketeer that's trying to blow our head off. We're going like that. Come along this way. Jump in here. Run along now, run along. And we can find another security breach right here. Look at that, my friends. Beautiful, lovely security breaches. And this time, we get more complex gun parts. A batina. A little batina. A little batina to take home. And more. Look at this. We have right here 20 simple gun parts. Oh my goodness. And also, all of these weapons will break down into more. In fact, that's what we're going to do here. We're going to break down the Torringtons. Break down the Arpegantons. Look at it. The gun part collection is coming along. We're rich. Rich! And for some reason, this whole thing isn't looted. The great perk of Bird City. Bird City. Bird City. So we're going to come along down here. It has been looted. Never mind. No surprise. So we come along back through here again. We go like this. We climb on here. And then we do a little whoop, 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 whoop. Then we come along this way. That building has it loaded in. It's fine. It's a new modern housing platform. Invisible homes. And then what we do is we come along this way. You could climb around the back, or you could be lazy like me and snapping into the roof. And we're going to come in through here, like so. And there could be another security breach, I believe, right here. It didn't spawn this time. No problem. Come up through this way. Come up through this way. Make sure you bring more stims than I do. I'm playing it. Yeah, and then there can be another security breach here. Look at that. And we got it. We got it. Remember, they're not always going to be 100% spawn. Sometimes you'll find more, sometimes you'll find less. This time we got a Pharaoh 2, which is really poo. What are we going to do? Don't pick it up. Will give us bad luck. So we've done Santa Maria. Whilst we're here, we may as well just have a little quick browse through the Santa Maria archives, because right here there can be a weapon case. Unbelievable. There's a little pop. Yeah, the people who live here are quite violent. You might want to watch out. Anyway, we come down here. We come down here. There can be a weapon case here. It did spawn and it hasn't been looted. I repeat, it hasn't been looted. Remember, these have also been buffed. Case in point. A bobcat. How did I know? I didn't. I thought it was going to be another Poopington. I thought it was going to be another Barletta, honestly. But hey, nice. There's like a med ammo case, grenade case down there, raider backpack as well. You know, Santa Maria's all right. It's all right. It's all right. More simple gun parts, because why not? We're doing the best route, the security breach route. All right, then we come along through here. We come along through here. Sometimes these are lootable. Anyway, now we're going to dip down, dip, skedaddle. We're now going to go to... Did we go to this spot yet on this run? I don't think we did. I think this will be it. This will be the final frontier right here. The final frontier. Yeah, we got the Bob Ladder. Not the Bar Ladder, but the Bob Ladder. How are you going to ladder? Be a Bob Ladder, sorry. What we're going to do, if we're lazy, we can snap hook up there, jump, to get the maximum distance, height, the maximum gravity reduction. Now coming along this way. Watch out for that scary robot. He will shoot you and annihilate you. It is not very nice. Do a little bit of a tuck and dive. Heal yourself up. This way. Zip on the zip. Trip on the trip. And as you come along here, you jump. And you find the random stranger. Wait, what? Isn't there a flash in here? This room is pretty goated. You can get a lot of... there's a weapon case here. A grenade case. Sometimes an ammo case as well. And would you look at that? A blueprint. No, it's not, actually. We've got another gun parts. We have so many gun parts, I don't even know what to do. That is great. Nothing. That is not something you want to complain about. It's not something you want to complain about. We'll drop that. 5 heavy gun parts. We started with 4. Sorry. 10. Look at this. Look at this. Hi.
Don't shoot.
What a beautiful haul. Isn't it beautiful? In a single run, we have completely filled our stash with the most beautiful items of all time. I will take the zip skedaddle over to this way. Zip and a skedaddle. Dabble. Now, if you have any keys on Buried City, you're going to find more security breaches in there. In fact, the residential master room here can now have up to 2 breaches at the same time. Absolutely wonderful. There's going to be a Trailblazer test video coming out later tonight, for those wondering. Break that. It's Bird City because, you know, because it's Bird City, of course this hasn't been looted. Of course it hasn't. Of course. 10 minutes left on the raid, and it still hasn't been looted. Unbelievable. Not that we can take anything. There aren't any security breaches here. I'm not going to bother with the residential loot here. I'm just going to show you the weapon case spot. Come up here. And then we need to go to the roof. Go to the roof. Come up here, like so. And I think I can spawn here. But it didn't spawn. So what we do is we roll down. Don't take any damage because, you know, we're Iron Man, dude. We're Iron Man.
Is en route. The safe window is closing.
I am Iron
10
Man.
minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
I think that's it. I don't think there's any more here. I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong. Go down 1 floor. Ammo in safe pocket. A brilliant plan. A brilliant plan. Absolutely brilliant idea for me to do that. I put 5 heavy gun parts in there instead. And now, because we're having such a great raid when nobody's looting anything, come along here first. Come along this way. Come along now. Come along. Don't be afraid. Just snap hook onto this. Under the underpass. Or under the overpass. Something like that. Come on, up this way. Up this way. Do a little mental. There can be a grenade case right here. Oh, look, it did spawn. Will I play Marathon when it drops? I will certainly give it a try. I will certainly give it a try. And then what we do, because we're very overweight. If you're nice and not overweight, you don't have to worry about this, but just jump and then come in here. We are here on the map right now. Bump, bump, bump. And right in here, there can be a weapon case. Bunch of containers. And then we come in here. There can be a med bag up there. It hasn't been looted. And another weapon case here. Somebody did come through here, though. It's not surprising. There's 8 minutes left on the clock. Yes, we got an El Toro blueprint because it is a Raider-style container. Let's put the Bettina in there. That's correct. Then we won't be overweight anymore. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I think there's some more containers in there. There's also a trash can there you can loot.
Be interesting. Over here.
I think we did the whole map. I think we covered all of the security breaches. We definitely missed some gun boxes, but it is what it is. You only have a certain amount of time. One final thing I would like to do is come here. You can, if you don't have a snap hook, you can jump and mantle on this car here.
Down there.
Let's try that now. So you mantle the car just like that. Not a problem. Absolutely amazing skill by me there. Finesse. I've got the finesse of an elephant. You know, but maybe your experience will differ. You might have a good time. I certainly didn't. Come along through this way. This room's already been breached, but there's another breach room in here. There is not a security case in here, but there's a bunch of containers. And now, for the finale, we jump down here. Hi, Margin, what's up, Rooster? We go like this. Spam jump. And we actually hit the mantle. And then we can say goodbye to everybody else. And we dip out. And like that, a fairly, you know, like, it was a fairly average raid. We could have come out with a lot more epic weapons. A lot more. But what we did come out with is, indeed, 5 heavy gun parts, 1 light gun parts, 1 medium gun parts, 15, 17... Wait, hang on a minute. 10, 20, 25, 37. We came up with 37 simple gun parts in a single raid. 2 complex gun parts. Renegade 1, Bobcat 1, Bettina 1, Bulletapoo 2, sorry, Wolfpack, Trailblazer, Anvil. Pretty good haul.